In the musical, when a frustrated playwright slash middle school teacher finds out that his ex-girlfriend has started dating his nemesis, the school's principal, he decides to ruin the principal's chances of winning the blue ribbon of academic excellence. The musical is directed by Giselle Bonilla, and this film is her directorial debut, and the musical just debuted at the 2026 Sundance Film Festival. The musical for me was pretty painful, I hate to say, but pretty painful for me to sit through. It has two fundamental reasons why it didn't work for me. Number one, it's not funny, and number two, the main character in this film is very unlikable, and a film doesn't have to, the protagonist in a film doesn't have to be like, especially in a comedy, doesn't have to be likable. But in this film, you're not laughing with him, and you're not laughing at him, you're just not laughing at all, and this main character really got on my nerves. After a while, the main character is a frustrated playwright slash middle school teacher, played by Will Brill, an actor I'm not very familiar with. He, as I say, he's a middle school teacher. He runs the school play, and he's chosen the play West Side Story to play in the school, in the yearly school play. So he's organising that for most of the film, and also he's just broken up with his ex-girlfriend, played by Gillian Jacobs, a fellow teacher at the school. And since they're broken up, she just started dating the principal of the school, played by Rob Lowe. This frustrated playwright, middle school teacher, played by Will Brill, he is kind of weird looking. He looks like a bit of a creep. He has like glasses that don't really fit the size of his head, and like a very balding head and a very unshaven look, and he's very unself-aware of how much of a creep he is, and how much of a douchebag loser he is. Like he thinks the whole world is out to get him, and he thinks that everybody is stupid and he's the best, and like he thinks he's a legitimately good writer. Like he's applied for this kind of like scholarship it's called a fellowship. It's kind of like this scholarship, writing scholarship in New York City to be a playwright. But I think he gets in the film, he ends up getting rejected. I think he's applied several times, but in the film he gets rejected, so he doesn't get to go to New York and move to New York to live his dream of being a playwright. So he's stuck being a middle school teacher. And another problem in this film, his nemesis, played by Rob Lowe, the school principal, seems to be like an alright guy. Like he's much more likable than the main protagonist in this film. So it's just, I don't know who I'm supposed to root for in this film. I can't root for the main protagonist in this film because he's not endearingly goofy or funny, or like he doesn't do stupid things in the film. He's just very very unlikable because of the way he acts and treats everybody in the film. And both Gillian Jacobs as the ex-girlfriend and Rob Lowe as the principal, they're kind of wasted in this film. They're not really given anything to do. They don't have any standout scenes or any funny moments in the film. So, and Rob Lowe was a producer on this film, so I don't really know what attracted them to this film. But actually, on paper, this film is actually a good idea on paper. It's a middle school teacher. He's kind of like down on his luck in life, and he gets these theatre school kids to get back at society. He gets these theatre school kids to do this secret play, and then at the end of the film they reveal this play to be like a kind of anarchist play that gets back at everybody. And it's actually a good idea for a film, but it just isn't executed at all. And when we finally get to the end of the film, and we get to see the play that this middle school teacher has secretly orchestrated with his students, even that's not executed well. Like, I can see what they were going for. These school kids all dressed up, and like they've changed West Side Story to this this kind of like 9/11 terrorist type play, and all the kids are dressed up quite amusingly as like Osama bin Laden and like military, and the kids like in this film. It's probably only positive for me. The kids in this film really do give it their all, and that final play is a kind of like a musical dance number. It is a little bit amusing, but it kind of pulls its punches as well. It doesn't go all in. Like if they spent they really build up to this play at the end of the film, and they let the whole play play out for 5-10 minutes, and then it was like very daring and dark. Then I still wouldn't have liked this film, but it still would have been at least something to look forward to. But even that final play pulls its punches way too much. And tonally, this film is just all over the place. Every now and again, it'll hint that it's going to go to a dark place, but it just doesn't go there. I wish it did go to a dark place, because even if a film is not funny, if it goes to a dark place, then at least it goes somewhere interesting. But this film will play like this, like 1950s mystery music over the background, and then the Will Brill will be sitting on his desk in the office, and it's kind of like paying a homage to like a 1950s crime thriller, but it just doesn't gel with the rest of the film. It's not funny. It's just kind of strange and doesn't really mix with the rest of the film. I give the musical 1.5 stars out of 5. The main protagonist in this film is not someone you can root for, not someone you can laugh with, and not someone you can laugh against. He's just very unlikable, and I really didn't like spending any time with him at all, because he's not funny, he's not likable, and the film just is tonally all over the place. The two side actors, Gillian Jacobs and Rob Lowe, are wasted, and it just every time it hints that it's going to go somewhere dark or funny, it just pulls its punches. So I really didn't like this film at all. I'll give it 1.5 stars for the kids who really do give it all. They're quite cute in this film, but yeah, that's probably the only thing I liked about this film. Thanks for watching. What did you think of the musical? Please comment below what you thought of the film. See you next time. Bye.